a famous TikToker by the name Remy Bader, who is 26. She actually went to a ranch to ride horses, and she was refused. She was refused based on her weight. She weighs something about she weighs around 240 pounds. But we all know that before you ride horses, for the safety of these horses and for their well-being, in the UK, you have to weigh about 10% of the total body weight of the horse. I mean, this also includes your weight together with the weight of the saddle. You had the weight of the saddle with your weight, and it shouldn't be more than 10%. I think in the United States it's about 15%. And I went on the website of this ranch. It's about 15% of the body weight of the horse. But there are two things that comes to mind in this story. The first is that after she was refused, the owner of the ranch went on TikTok and made fun of her, which I think is ridiculous. You should have a rule. These are the rules, and you've made the rules known to her, and she has left. I think it ends there. There's no need, body shaming anyone. For me, if you want to be fat, go ahead. You'll probably be missing out on a lot of things, but no need making fun of anyone. I mean, if people think that being fat is the new type of beauty, let them be. They're not going to force anyone to date them. They can make people feel guilty for not dating them. Those are the people who can feel guilty. They can call people fat phobic. Well, if you believe that, no problem. But you don't have to body shame anyone. If you want to be fat, go ahead. So I find the behavior of the son of the ranch owner very appalling, to be honest. I think it was uncalled for. And this is what he said.
When you're not a fat bitch, you can ride a Deep Hollow Ranch.
You don't have to go to that extent and say those sort of things. After she had left, she wasn't forcing herself to ride on any of the horses. There are people who would force themselves to ride, and she didn't. Now, to the second thing, I was saying, if you want to be fat, no problem. But you have to also understand that, one, when it comes to dating, you're going to have a big problem finding someone to date, and you can't force people to do that. No matter how you say it, you go on TikTok, you try and talk to people like they are fat phobic. It's not going to fly. It's not going to change anybody's mind about dating somebody who is extra large. Now, the number two thing is, if you're fat, you have to understand that you can't go kayaking. There are a lot of activities that you can partake in, and you should know that. You don't. Nobody has to tell you. You know yourself. You're not going to go kayaking. How are you going to fit into that thing? Your health is even a concern. You're not going to go skydiving. I'm not sure a skydiver is going to want to hold you and use the same parachute to land the two of you. I don't know. I don't think someone will want to take that risk. Somebody's not going to want to fly you in a single engine plane. Those single propeller planes. I don't think somebody will want to take the risk and fly you in one. There are a lot of outdoor activities that you're not going to be able to do. And if you're fine with that, just know that you can ride horses. There are horses you can ride. And when you also fly on commercial airlines, be sure to fly business class. Because when you go into the bathrooms or toilet of commercial airline, you're not going to have any rooms to move around. And the seats as well. The seats are measured. And and they don't consider people that are extra large. Believe me, because the airlines want to make as much profit as they can. So the seats are squeezed together to make as much profit as they can. And you might say, oh, they should consider you, but you should now consider them by paying for 2 seats. Are you willing to do that? So if you're going to be fat, no problem, go ahead and be fat. But just know that there are consequences to being extra large. If you enjoy my channel, please kindly subscribe. And until next time, thank you for watching.